Hey guys, I hope all is well with you. I'm sure you're super excited to get back to class. Um, I'm going to keep it short. I won't stay on too long, but I want to kind of show you how we're going to do things while we do it virtually. Um, I do have the ability to show you my screen. So I wanted to show you a few things first. On the classroom, and I have Core 1 up here, but it's the same for everybody. I have uploaded the PowerPoints that we did before. So they are there for you to check your notebook. Hopefully you brought your notebook home with you. If you didn't, it's not a crisis, but I will probably still have you write in your notebook, just so we have all of our information in the same spot. I will start today by showing you. I'm going to attempt to do this. No, I'm going to do this every day. I know Mrs. Hallman and Mr. Caldwell and Mrs. Farina, Mrs. Gasick, and Mr. Giorgiani, we're all kind of going to do it the same way so that you know. But every day you're going to have an agenda sheet. Um, so it'll have the date for what you're going to do for the day. It's going to have your learning targets, just like I would have written on the board. I'll probably cut it down to normally one learning target like we normally did. And then checklist items so you can check off what you've done, or at least make sure you've done everything you're supposed to for the day. And then anything that I thought you would need. Um, it's hard because some of our activities you can do at home if you have a printer, but I know not everybody has a printer. So we'll make the best of that as we go, and we'll see how it works out. I'm going to have to adjust some things for you. So I will post that. I didn't post it yet on the classroom. I'm going to post it though. And then in the classroom, so let's go up to the Classwork tab. So for today, you are supposed to watch a geologic timescale video review. It's just a web page, so you will click on it. I want you to watch this one because I feel like it kind of covers your timeline stuff. It's only 12 minutes. It's not going to hurt you. In addition, you can go to this PBS Eons YouTube channel. Let me see if I can open it up for you. It has a lot of really cool videos. So if you're bored, and I know that, sorry, that was a text. I know that you're sitting around. If you want to there's some really cool stuff in here. So if you want to click on like how evolution works, or I saw a really good one in here about where did viruses come from. I know that's some of that stuff that you've asked in class. It talks about reptiles, and you can talk about the Cambrian explosion and a lot of the things that we would have talked about in class that we just didn't get to. So if you want, totally optional, that's a really good resource for you to go in and look at some things. Okay. So I also would like you to, if you saw on the classwork page, I want you to kind of go back and revisit activities 89 with the elephants, activity 90 with fossils, and the footprints and observations and inferences, and the geologic timescale. And I just kind of want you to go through and kind of reread what we did so that I know we're starting all out remembering everything that we've done so far. And then once you are done with that in your evolution unit and your classwork, there's a post assessment. It's in Google Forms. You just go through, it's multiple choice and some short answer. I think there's only like 12 questions. It's not a lot. It is not a grade. It's just something for me to get that feedback and see if we need to go over anything. But I bet you guys are going to remember everything that we learned, and it will be fine. So I would really like you to just recap for today, refamiliarize yourself with the classroom, make sure you have all your information. If you had been absent before we went on this extended break, check and make sure you have everything. When you log in for science every day, have your notebook with you. We're going to do everything out of Google Classroom just like we normally would have. When we do a new PowerPoint, I'm going to attempt to do this where you can kind of see me talk you through it for some stuff. Not very long, maybe 5 minutes per day, something like that. We'll see that I can kind of do that for you. In addition, every day we're going to have, and I will post this, we're going to have office hours. So my office hours every day are going to be um, 10 to 11 in the morning and 3 to 4 in the afternoon. So during those times, you can email me and I will be at my computer and you can get an answer right back in real time. And I can hopefully help you with anything that you're stuck on. If you have any questions or if you just want to say hi, um, that would be the best time to do that. I will also periodically check my email throughout the day. Obviously, we're working and checking your classwork and staying on. And I know that most of you are probably sleeping in, so I will check later too, in case you have. It just won't be maybe spontaneous. Where during those times where I am in office, uh, you'll get an immediate answer. So that's the difference there. But that's another tool for you. I'm trying to think if I'm forgetting anything. We'll still do some graded analysis so you can get some points for the fourth 9 weeks. We'll still maybe do some, I might have you watch a video and maybe take a quiz or do something that you can earn some points. We unfortunately won't be able to do a notebook quiz, I don't think, even though those are my favorite. When we finish the unit, I might give you some form of test so that, sorry, that was Mrs. Fickner, so that I can um, make sure that you've learned everything that you need to learn. And then hopefully we'll move on to the next unit shortly. So if you have any questions, shoot me an email. Like I said, I check it. Um, and it's going to be good. We're all going to be good. And if you have any questions about viruses in general, you know I love to talk about that stuff. I'd be more than happy to try and answer that too. Okay, I miss you guys, and we'll be back to normal real soon. Okay, take care.